I am honored to welcome you here in Rome for the opening of the 48th section of the IFAD's Governing Council. This Governing Council section comes at a critical juncture. We are living in a time of change where also multilateral cooperation is subject to a new form of scrutiny. But this does not change the reality that many regions of the world still face acute food insecurity and endemic hunger crisis. The international community needs to increase efficiency in adopting effective actions to tackle those pressing challenges. We are also living in a time of multiple overlapping crises, but we should not lose sight that roughly three-quarters of the planet's poorest people live in the rural areas in developing countries. This is why Italy developed a new approach to Africa called Mattei Plan, after the name of a famous Italian businessman that 70 years ago, before decolonization, was already practicing mutual respect and equality with the developing countries. The Mattei Plan became a key flagship initiative of the Italian government to strengthen ties with African countries. Ties based on mutual benefits and shared interests. Our aim is to foster economic and social developments at the local level based on a partnership among equals. This is the background for our renewed strong support for IFAD as a solid and credible partner in this endeavor. We recognize its merit as a unique organization in the development landscape with its focus on the first mile, where a real difference can be made, and with its mission to invest in the most vulnerable rural communities. Let me then recall the importance of the recent IFAD replenishment, IFAD 13, with a cycle starts this year. The donors sent a strong signal committing to a replenishment of unprecedented ambition. This replenishment will allow IFAD's programs to become stronger in crucial areas such as fragility, climate change, and private sector empowerment, precisely at the time when other multilateral organizations are under scrutiny. As you know, despite the tight budget constraints imposed by the European Union, Italy made a strong effort, raising its contribution by 30% compared to the previous cycle, with a pledge of $119 million, confirming its ranking as the third donor overall. This proves our support to this institution, its priorities and values. As a proud host country, we see the fund as a key partner in addressing extreme poverty and food insecurity, in a spirit of cooperation with the other Rome-based UN agencies. Today, the Mattei Plan with Africa is a priority of our foreign policy. Initially launched with 9 pilot African countries, Algeria, Congo, Egypt, Ethiopia, Ivory Coast, Kenya, Morocco, Mozambique, and Tunisia, the plan has been recently extended to 5 more countries: Angola, Ghana, Mauritania, Tanzania, and Senegal. Our Mattei Plan is being implemented in close cooperation with international financial institutions, including the World Bank, which just inaugurated an office in Rome precisely because of this. In that regard, let me remember the recent successful IDA 21 replenishment. Also, later this year, we will be participating in negotiations for an equally successful replenishment of the African Development Fund. Let me also recall the potential of the G20 Capital Adequacy Frameworks agenda launched by Italy in 2021 during our G20 presidency, We appreciate the preliminary reflection IFAD has started on how to integrate some CAF recommendations and innovations into its financial strategy to enhance its financial capacity. Let me stop here. I wish you very fruitful discussion today and tomorrow. Thanks.